Welcome to the League of Melanated Gentlemen podcast. I'm Spenser, and I'm one of your hosts in this podcast that we do. And today, I'm joined by the other two members of the League of Melanated Gentlemen to give you some choices, some decisions.
Yes, sir. This is Brandon.
And of course, I am Jordan.
Now, before we get to telling you what we think and how we feel, we'd like to know what you think and how you feel. And Jordan is going to tell you all of the places where you can tell us what you think and how you feel.
Yeah, so of course we're on social media just like everyone else in the world. So we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and we're at the League of Melanated Gentlemen. Be sure and check us out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I ain't seen our YouTube numbers moving a little bit, so we need some more subscribers on there, even though we're not like big YouTubers or anything. But yeah, I ain't
We'll
seen us.
work on it.
Yeah, and I haven't checked the reviews for a long time either, so hopefully people are reviewing us on Spotify or Apple. But love to see it. We love to critique. We can all handle critique. We love to hear it. So if you like the show or don't like the show, let us know. Schedule updates, of course, on Mondays. The main episode drops. We got a whole bunch of episodes out there for you to check out. On Tuesdays bi-weekly, we have LMG Presents Marvel Multiverse RPG. That's the Marvel role-playing game we play here on the channel. So if you're into rolling dice, role-playing, and Marvel, we got the show for you. Brennan has a backlog of episodes, Wrestling with Worldwide Willis, where he is talking about wrestling and all the good things of professional wrestling entertainment. Brandon, anything going on?
Man, it's remember that last week where I said Sami Zayn is the champion? He's no longer the champ. It's
Damn,
CM
it's only been
Punk.
1 week.
Yeah, I know. Transitional champ, as I said.
What did he lose
Uh
it on?
he lost it on Raw
Okay.
to the GOAT, CM Punk. And yeah, and now CM Punk is the Universal Champion. You still have Roman Reigns as the World Heavyweight Champion. We're gonna have Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, the brother versus brother. You know what I mean? Simba Scar, Mufasa Scar type situation. You know what I mean? And then Cody, we're gonna see. We might have a Cody. CM Punk. We'll see. We might have a CM Punk versus Cody, which we really haven't had as much, or CM Punk versus Gunther, which would be dope. Either way, or we're thinking in the future, CM Punk will keep that belt, hold on to it until Obafemi, the big ticket, is ready, after Brock Lesnar. So we'll see.
I actually had somebody this week talk to me about this isn't going to apply to anybody who doesn't live in Oklahoma City, but it sounds like SmackDown was in Oklahoma City
Yeah.
this past week, or they're coming, sounds like.
I think it's this upcoming weekend. So yeah, per this
Okay.
podcast this past week. But yeah, they've been doing a lot of press. I honestly did not know until I saw somebody on the radio. It was some wrestler was on the it was on the tonight morning show, and so yeah, that's cool. SmackDown's kind of in a rough spot right now, so it's kind of like
Well, that's what I was going to say. So just so, because I remember right, SmackDown and Raw, like they are two separate entities, but they're underneath WWE.
exactly, yeah. It's just
Okay.
it's basically like you put certain talent here, put certain talent here, and you keep them separate. And then once WrestleMania comes around, you do whatever's best, whatever's the most entertaining. So
So
you
it's
can
basically
take
like the NFL, the NFC, and the AFC.
Yeah, I look at
exactly,
it as like Eastern
Okay.
Conference, Western Conference.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
And so
Okay.
they keep it separate. And then WrestleMania comes around, they start swapping whatever the best matchup is. They just do whatever's the best matchup. But yeah,
Okay. And then one more thing on wrestling. What
Mhm.
happened is AEW still around?
Yeah,
I feel like
AEW
I'll
still
never hear
around.
nobody talk about that.
Yeah, it's doing well. I mean, it's lasted longer than a lot of people thought it would. It's a sustainable thing. They had a pay-per-view a couple weeks ago that actually outdid. For some reason, they compare it to NXT numbers wise, like as far as viewership and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it usually outdoes NXT for some time. It matters how good NXT, like when Obafemi, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams was on NXT was booming as far as like viewership. But when NXT is kind of like where it is now, we're not a lot of huge like male superstars, big time male
Yeah.
superstars. AEW does pretty well. And AEW, I mean, it does good. It does a good job because it's smart. Like it's kind of like if the NBA had a lower league and let's say
Like the
LeBron
G League.
James, yeah, exactly. But let's say like a good player who's kind of washed, like a James
Hmm.
Harden, just decides to just retire and then go down to the other league. That's
Yeah.
kind of how what's happening in AEW. Now, sometimes they do get some young talent, but usually WWE's not stupid. They usually don't let a good young talent go somewhere. But yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of a different option, and it helps because it like you can hype your price. If I'm a wrestler and AEW's offering me 1 million and I'm making 500,000, I can be like, hey, WWE, give me 1 million. You know what I mean? So it's good for the business overall.
So whenever WWE released a bunch of people,
Hmm.
and more specifically the New Day, like
Yeah,
where, like, is AEW somewhere they would go in that situation?
I think so. Yeah, especially people like that who are established, like have a name for themselves. They ain't got to reintroduce them to anybody. Though they love picking up guys like that. So New Day could definitely go over there, or one or two of them could go over there. A lot of those guys like going over to New Japan just because they didn't necessarily get the experience, especially like Kofi. He started with WWE like super young, so he didn't really get the go being on the independence type of joint. So yeah, they definitely pick up people like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then, last but not least, we have a weekly release of DC Animation with Spencer and Friends. That is Spencer Review Podcast, where he is talking the entirety of the DC animated universe. He's currently in season 3 of Young Justice.
Indeed.
And that's everything we got here.
Yes. It's been a minute since we've done a Start Bench Cut, and they're usually fun episodes. Some debate, some discussion can happen. And,
Hmm.
depending on how much we like this one, we may do another one soon. We gonna see. Just because it's been a minute. Reviews have taken up a lot of our time.
Hmm.
And so, today, our Start Bench Cut episode is Start Bench Cut with Superpowers. So, if you've never been to a start bench cut situation before, it's usually done with sports players. Like that's usually where the concept comes from. On the internet, you're presented with three people, and you have to start one, bench one, cut one. I think of like it'll be Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and you got to start
Hmm.
one, bench one, cut one, and
Yeah.
you have to make the executive decision.
Hmm.
So we will be doing a start bench cut with superpowers. So what is the situation? The gentlemen will be presented with three superpowers. The gentlemen will each have to decide which superpower they would start, which they would bench, and which they would cut. The superpowers were randomized, so as far as the matchups, it was just completely random. I came up with a bunch of individual superpowers and just, mixed them around. And so the matchups, it might be like, oh, that's super easy. Or it might be like, oh, I'm going to have to think about that one because I don't
Hmm.
know. And so, uh, it does have visual aids for those of you who are watching us on the YouTube. So the images are just examples of characters that have the power. The character may have other powers, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the
Hmm.
specific power that is mentioned. And so, there may be some nuance, but, you know, we'll discuss any details as needed. But, are the gentlemen ready to begin?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, okay. For our first start bench cut, we have a sonic scream. We have absorption through touch, so touching somebody and absorbing their abilities, memories, everything they can do. And we have elasticity, so stretchy powers.
Mm.
So, does anybody know what they want to do? Do you have any questions? Because
No.
I think that there's one thing that I want to make clear so that there's no confusion. With the absorption, whether or not you can control it will probably determine your answer. So, let's say that you are not able to turn it off for the sake
Okay.
of this particular
Okay.
Yeah.
discussion. The sonic scream you have complete control of. You can decide how loud you are or not. The elasticity you have complete control of. You can decide how stretchy you are or not. But the absorption is always on.
Got it.
I know what I'm going with this one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be honest. I think we're gonna start off pretty toxic. Okay.
I figured. because I know where I'm going as well, and
I'll be honest.
we gonna see what happens. But I know what I'm starting. I know what I'm
Yeah, yeah,
benching, and I
yeah.
know what I'm cutting. So go ahead.
I'm going to say it. You start the elasticity. You know how crazy I'm about to go. My boy is about to grow in size. I'm gonna turn that thing.
That
It's
monster
gonna be,
grown.
bro. It's gonna be
Yeah.
going in and out. It's gonna be going, bro. It's gonna be everywhere. That's probably not the best reason to pick the power, but that is, probably a good 45% of why I'm picking the power. And then on top of that, you guys like to say I'm short. I feel like I'm, average. I might give myself a couple more inches, my height. I might just, I might walk around this thing a nice solid 6'5". On top of that, I can, if I want to make myself into a six pack, I'm good. I ain't got to work that hard. I feel like I wouldn't use, this is a power where I wouldn't use it for bad. I wouldn't turn into a super villain off this one. This one probably just be used for an advantage. The one I'm going to bench is Sonic Scream. And it's funny because I never thought about this until I saw this picture. But could you imagine if somebody got Sonic Scream and that breath is hot or that breath stank? That is going to be a double combo on top of bursting your ear. Going to burst your nose and your eardrum. Like that's gonna be rough. So I wonder how often she out here eating mints. And then absorption. Come on, man. I already see what Rogue go through with this. And for me not to be able to touch nothing, I can't live like that, bro. I can't do it. And then who I'm gonna touch at this point, we in real life. What I'm gonna touch you for and get your memories? You think that's what I'm gonna touch you for? If I ain't get no powers, what's the point of me even having it? So yeah, that is what I'm starting with.
Okay,
Hmm.
Brandon, do you agree?
Okay, hold on. Let's. I need clarification.
Okay.
Okay, let's say, are we in the world of superheroes, or are we just in this? Obviously, we're
I
picking
thought it was everyday
something.
life. I thought it was
Well,
everyday life
we're
now.
picking superpowers, so you can't be everyday life, correct?
I would
Why
say
not?
it stands to reason that if we shouldn't be the only people on the earth with a superpower.
Why
So
Exactly.
not? What?
You can't have a question about superpowers and be like, "Well, this is real life."
What? That's what I'm saying.
But
But why not? You can either choose to save people or become a villain in real life.
I'm saying there's just we were just chosen to have three
Hey,
power and
I mean,
nobody else has
I'm
powers.
just
it,
that's how it happens though.
No,
okay. That's in
no,
most
yeah,
cases that is not how it happens.
that
Like
is not how that.
this would be a Hancock situation where, as far as anybody knows, he's the only one. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying, or is what you want.
But I'm saying,
right,
think of the argument if we put it in real life situations, because then you have to really think or your consequences.
I
right,
think the
which makes it
consequences
better.
would be more. There'd be more consequences if you were not the only person with powers.
Yeah.
Unless you're good at hiding it.
But yeah,
Mm,
it just depends. I
Okay, so the rest of the world got powers too.
yes, I would. I think so. I think we should assume we don't necessarily know anything, but we should
Okay.
assume other people have powers if
Okay,
we're
so
getting
so
powers.
it could be placed in real life if we don't know if other people have powers.
Yeah, yeah.
I could
Okay.
I,
compromise with that. Okay.
yeah, in my head, you are not just the only person on this imaginary world with powers.
But you don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but they don't know either. Okay.
I mean,
Um,
you would probably go into this thinking like, oh, if I have powers, I can't be the only person with powers.
yeah.
Shit,
Like
I'm like,
that's
Most
if I
statistically unlikely.
shoot fire out of my hand tonight and I'm in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I think I might be the only person. I'm about to go fire somebody up.
no, that is the last thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking I got to find
Who else?
somebody
You think
who
who else got it?
else.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
my
because
thought is
that's
like, oh shit, if I can do this,
yeah.
then
Who else can, and what is the similarity between us? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. I am cutting Sonic Scream.
Oh,
I
really?
Yeah, I'm cutting Sonic Scream. Never really. You notice they don't really give it to the big characters because it doesn't really do much. I mean, obviously, it causes damage and things of that nature, but it usually is like you're the sixth tier. You're coming off the bench type of Justice League member or whatever, and you do your little scream, you get knocked out, and it's over. You know what I mean? Like that's how usually the
That
cartoon
is, I
goes.
only know two. By the way, I only know two characters with this power: Banshee
Yeah,
and Sonic and her.
yeah, yeah,
Silver
and both.
Banshee is from DC, and she's got it. Um,
Oh, I didn't know that was a character. Super Banshee.
Silver Banshee.
Oh,
So,
Silver. Oh yeah, never heard
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
you cutting Sonic screen.
Sonic, I'm cutting Sonic screen, and I'm going opposite, fellas. I'm going with I'm benching elasticity.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
benching that because all the things you said, that's dope, that's cool, that's great. But that's more of a like a, you know what I mean? That's cool. But if I'm in a world of superheroes, that's kind of lame. It's kind of whack. Now you could use it for all these other things. That's cool again. But in a world of superheroes, it's like, oh, you can just
I would just be a
because
normal dude with it. I'm not gonna be no hero. I'm just gonna be a normal dude
I
with the
mean I
power.
get it. I get it. That's dope. Like you'll be able to dunk for the first time. Congrats.
Well, damn.
Um
Okay. Damn.
I mean, I
That's
mean,
fair.
it's
That's
true.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, congrats. Happy for you there. But absorption, I feel like could be really dope. Now you obviously have to make some sacrifices. We all know what that is. We get
Yeah.
it. But Rogue, like, we know how powerful Rogue is off the rip. And then this
You
powers, these
go ahead. Go ahead. Go
powers
ahead.
are game changer. Like it's like that it's kind of like they go to it when they ain't got no other option. So it's like I gotta get
That's fair.
I gotta find Rogue. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I needed, you know what I mean, if things, let's say world is ending because of this specific thing is happening, I can pull that out. We good. We straight.
But you don't know if you touching Joe Smo or some other dude.
True. That is true. I mean, but I'm not about to just, I'm not about to just tap the waitress and be like, yo, dude. Like, no, I'm not like, no, I don't want the regular, like a regular person. No, get out of here. But I'm gonna go absorption. I just think it's the cool factor is so tough to where I gotta go there.
So you never be able to kiss another girl again. You fine with that? Or guy, whichever one you prefer. Nah,
Well,
just fucking with you. But yeah,
um,
you'll never be able to kiss another
I
girl
was like,
again.
Jordan is right, but
no, that's technically correct, but Jesus. Yeah, I feel like, and then, I mean, if I use protection, are we good? Technically?
What protection are you
you
gonna have?
technically yes, but
Thank
you'd
you.
have to be very careful.
Bro, you
I
gonna have to
mean,
wear
double
You
bag
have to
bro,
that
be
thing.
very careful.
you gonna have to
Double bag
wear
that
a
thing.
freaking sweater, hoodie, socks, shorts, everything. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you gonna have to be protected.
yeah, we can do that.
The
Those
problem
adjustments
is
can be made.
that's usually like that's a gimp suit situation. Like
Yeah. Oh shoot,
that's
I
a
didn't even
head to
think about
toe
that.
coverage.
That is literally what that is. That
Hey,
is
man,
literally what that is. And then
adjustments
imagine
will be made.
the person you with, because they don't know if you know. She go in for a kiss, y'all in the
Nah,
moment,
I'm
and
telling
then
them.
now
I'm
she's
telling them.
unconscious.
No, I'm telling them.
Like
I'm not doing that.
everything's from the back.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just
And that might
simplify
be
that.
dangerous, to be honest. So, for certain women, that might be dangerous. So, yeah, you did all
She's like,
coverage.
yeah, my superpower is clapping. Here we go.
Exactly. Yeah, no.
Brother's like,
So,
oh no.
yeah,
Okay. See,
yeah.
that's where you get out of control. Like, I'm about to take this glove off.
No, you got to stay in the moment. You know, what I mean, you can't get
Fine.
lost.
And he gonna be like, oh shoot, my bad. My bad.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Funny.
Spencer, what you got?
I'm going the same direction you did. I'm going to start elasticity. I feel like that would just be really convenient.
Imagine you gotta pee at night and you don't want to get up. You just like,
I'm not I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna
That
get
oh,
up.
is wild.
that's just
Yo,
me.
open your
I'm gonna get up.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna get up. Like if I have to pee, I'm gonna
Oh
go.
Okay.
yeah,
If I need to like
just hitting
get
the
something
corner.
from another room, then
Your
maybe.
joint
But
just
like,
hitting the corner. Like, ooh, that's wild.
yeah,
Well,
nah,
excuse me.
Excuse me. Just
yeah,
banging against the
no.
door trying to open it.
Because then you'd have to. Okay,
Open up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Um, I would bench Sonic Scream and I would cut Absorption because I like not being able to touch anybody. I don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
do that. I'm a hugger.
yeah, I need that
Mm,
physical touch.
mm.
So yeah, we're not doing that.
And all it takes is one time for you to forget, and that person's gonna be unconscious.
Hey man, live and learn. Sometimes you're gonna make some mistakes. And they wake
So
up.
twitching, like that's your fault.
Yeah, hey man, they wake up. Hey, we learned. We learned.
So and you'll know all their
We got better
secrets.
today. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
for
better
real.
today. It's all right.
All
All
right.
right. For the next one, we have hydrokinesis, so water bending for those who don't know. We have necromancy, which is raising the dead, and basically placing them under your control. And we have teleportation.
Mm.
This is actually a really good matchup in my opinion.
Okay.
I think
I
I mean, I
know
know
yeah,
I know which
exactly
one
what
is
I'm doing, but yeah.
which one.
yeah.
I think the easy one to cut. I think the easy one's cut, but then choosing between the two is where I'm struggling at.
Okay.
But you know yours,
I
Spencer.
I do.
go ahead, Spencer.
Yeah, what you
Uh,
got?
I'm gonna start teleportation. Because I feel like teleportation, if we just had like all the powers lined up, I feel like teleportation is gonna be my number one. Like I
Yeah,
don't
Yeah.
top
know.
three for sure.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a power I would pick above teleportation across powers.
And
Yeah.
you could teleport anyone who's touching you, basically.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you can teleport like yeah, like anything in contact because yeah, like if it would suck if your clothes are just on the floor now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that no,
Yeah.
that's what happens in the boys, by the way,
Yeah,
Brennan.
Oh,
So
really?
he can
yeah, in the
only
boys,
teleport himself.
he can only teleport
Oh,
himself. So every time he
wow.
teleport, all his clothes just like fall off.
That's true. Now that's garbage. That's trash.
Yeah, that's rough right there.
But in like jumper, you can teleport yourself and anything that you're
Yeah.
touching.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna start teleportation. I'm going to bench hydrokinesis, being able to like if I was gonna be a bender, like if I got to pick, I would pick water bending. So
Mm, okay.
water bending would be my top choice among the bending abilities, but if as far as like powers in general, most of the earth is water. Water is everywhere.
You can do a
So
lot of good with good or bad with
and get a
water.
lot done. Yeah.
Yeah,
So um yeah, I'm definitely gonna bench hydrokinesis, but hydrokinesis might start in another situation.
yeah,
And
Mm.
then I will cut necromancy. I don't need it personally.
yeah. Because what kind of freaky ass nigga out here just raising up the dead? Like
He's
Quan Chi
that's
bitch ass. That's
yeah,
yeah.
nah. Can you imagine like in real life scenarios, if you raise somebody for the dead, that is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because everybody gonna be all decaying. It's gonna be look real gross. Like that is
That
absolutely
depends on how
disgusting.
long they've been dead, but yes.
True.
If yeah, like if you're pulling somebody out of actual, and sometimes necromancy comes with like a little bit of restoration of the physical body. Sometimes,
Mm.
because you know magic is kind of just whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, usually like if you get the body in the state it is in when like just how it is right
It's been a
now,
couple weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and like yeah, like they've started to recede, then
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, it's like
absolutely
oh.
disgusting.
But
Yeah.
you could have an army doing your bidding and a very disposable army. Like you,
Imagine
it's
how stinky it would be though, too. You gotta deal with that.
yeah.
True.
And
True.
sometimes necromancy is like they're zombie-ish. Sometimes necromancy is they have complete control and they mobility and like so we're looking at necromancy as in like you raise the dead and they are like full human again, essentially. They
See,
just
and that's
look a
some
little
villain
off.
stuff because I'm thinking about what's that? Ted Bundy? Was it Ted Bundy? Who's having sex with the dead bodies? Not Ted Bundy.
John
Uh,
Wayne Gacy? Was
Ed
he?
Gein. Ed Gein.
Mm.
John Wayne
See,
Gacy was doing the kids.
yeah,
Anyway.
that's see, you bring back, some female who just died, and then you bring it back on the Yoko Troll, and then y'all just doing that. Like that's some villainy stuff.
No,
There
facts.
are people who would use necromancy for that.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Ed,
There's some
Ed Gein.
weirdos.
That's a rough one.
But the another thing is like I don't know what happens in the mind of a necrophiliac, but I would imagine them being
Oh,
lifeless is
dead
a
is the
part of
whole
it.
thing. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
You're
don't
right.
know.
I forgot about. Yeah, you might be right. Brandon, what
Mm.
you think? What you
I think
got?
I'm doing same thing. Teleportation start, hydrokinesis bench, and then necromancy. Definitely getting the cut.
Yeah, I think if for me, this is in my scenario, I'm the only person with these powers. I think if I didn't have a family, I would go hydrokinesis just because that you can do a lot. I can save countries. I can save a lot of stuff with
Yeah,
hydrokinesis if I were a single guy. But because I have a family, teleportation is just so simple. You know how much traveling we could do with
yeah.
teleportation? Like
Mm-hmm.
that is like simply one of the reasons I would straight up pick it. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go teleportation, start bench hydrokinesis and cut necromancy because what I'm gonna do with that.
yeah,
Yeah. Honestly, this
yeah,
one felt pretty easy.
yeah.
And
But
it's
it's
like
like
there's a
if you
Fact.
want to do good, if you want to like do good for the world though, you go
yes,
hydrokinesis.
I
Yeah.
Yeah,
agree.
that's true.
And yeah, teleportation also has some like good things you could do, but yeah, if you want to
You
save
would
the
quickly
earth,
become a weapon of the government with
Oh,
teleportation.
100%.
I mean with like the government's going to use you if they can. Like
Oh yeah.
Good
there's
point.
no
Either
Good
way.
around
point.
that.
Yeah,
Like the
either way.
government is either going to use you, but because you're black with powers, they're going to put you down.
Yeah,
That's true.
At least this government. But anyway,
yeah.
for the next matchup, we have airbending. So, air and or wind manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
We have creating force fields, and we have laser vision. So we will assume that you have control of how potent the laser is, but it is a piercing laser, not a punchy laser.
Okay.
So it's not Cyclops power, it's uh
Superman
Homelander,
or
Superman, yeah.
Homelander. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like this
Mm,
one, like you might have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love all these.
I don't
I don't
either.
know.
I think I know mine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to okay, airbending. Can I get a little context first? I'm not an Avatar guy.
Basically,
Airbending,
yeah, like you
yeah,
have wind power basically.
gotcha. And I can use that for flight. I'm assuming
Yes.
that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what Storm does. Storm doesn't fly. She uses wind to lift herself.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, heights. Mm, yeah. Uh
The thing is, if you were afraid of heights, airbending could solve that because you'd never be in danger.
that's true. That is true.
True. But your
Like you
stomach will
could
be in your ass if you start
like
falling.
you could always protect yourself with airbending.
Yeah.
That's true. I always got a safety blanket. I think I'm gonna start airbending just for the versatility. I ain't got to put a plane ticket no more. You know what I mean? Like I can just go wherever I need to go. And just in general, like just using it in general would be dope. Um, I think I'm going to bench laser vision. That's always a dope. I ain't got to carry a gun anymore. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
you
I could
basically be
just
a full-time welder.
yeah, exactly. I could use it for like you said for any other reason. Force fields just always was lame. I think we all can agree. Like the force fields is always kind of like,
I
eh.
don't know a situation I'm gonna necessarily use a force field. I feel like you'd probably be absolutely amazing at being like a fireman. You're able to
Oh
probably
yeah,
run in a
yeah,
house,
yeah.
but like
Agreed.
I don't have a lot of everyday uses for a force field.
And force fields always felt like it's powers, but it's always dependent on who's actually attacking the force field, right? Like like a lot of times it's I can only hold it a little bit long. You know what I mean? It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like
It
all
depends
right, it
because
does depend.
we have like I would say with the standard force fields that we know, so like Sue Storm, Violet, yeah, like those are I can only hold it for so long. Same with
Yeah,
like Green Lantern. If Green Lantern makes a force field, like it can
yeah.
be broken. But then you have somebody like Rocket. Rocket's force fields get stronger with kinetic energy. Or like
Who's
Mm.
if
Rocket?
Rocket is from DC. Well, she's
Oh,
from Milestone, but yeah,
oh, gotcha.
all that. Um, or like if Wakanda made a force field, that's probably gonna get better with force.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it just depends.
And it felt like this particular force field user is more
Yes,
storm,
like
shoot a storm. You know
almost
what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's pretty much, 1 for 1. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna cut that one just because I feel like my powers are very dependent on the situation, and I don't like that.
Because yeah, we do see the Omni droid use its body to like break her force field, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I don't want that.
Okay, but it would take a significant amount of
Oh
force.
yeah, 100%. I want to always be like I'm good.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay. Um, because I mean, yeah, like there are good uses for force fields, but like my life right now, I'm not really in a situation where
Yeah.
they're
You
gonna
need to
help
put a
me.
force field up. Yeah.
But if I had the power to use them, I might be in situations where I need them. I don't know.
I'm like, you would have to join the military or something and be able to like put force fields up to protect the troop. But like, I don't know a use where I need to use this thing.
Yeah, like in my
Mhm.
life right now, I don't think I'd get any minutes out of a force field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I would also start airbending. Like of these three, I'm gonna get some minutes out of airbending.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Um, I don't know, because yeah, I feel like it's basically offense versus defense at this point. Like, do I want to be able to just instantly incinerate something or someone,
Right.
or do I want to be able to protect myself or someone?
Right. You waiting on somebody breaking the house.
Oh yeah. If you got laser vision,
It's-
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Also, with laser vision, I feel like you should never miss because like you're using your eyes to look around. And like
yeah,
if I
you
could see you real quick, I should never
Yeah.
miss.
yeah, like it
True.
would literally whatever you're looking at
Yeah.
is getting
Which is
lasered.
kind of crazy when you think about when people miss with laser beams. Like, bro, how you miss?
And
Yeah, I know.
if they're lasers, that means they're moving at laser speed.
Yeah.
Facts.
So yeah, like literally should never, unless somebody has the reaction time to deal with
Right.
lasers.
Superhero themselves, yeah.
Yeah, be like whatever you're looking at is getting lasered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, but I think I'm gonna bench force field and I'm gonna cut laser vision
Okay.
because I would see myself needing to protect somebody before fucking somebody up.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
And,
I think the
you know,
the intimidation to make your eyes turn red is kind of tight though.
oh
Somebody
yeah,
roll up on you, you be
Oh
like, "You
yeah.
said what to me?" And you make your eye go like a little red.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and laser vision usually has a sound. Like that sound is terrifying.
Yeah.
I'll laser somebody like the little ground right next to their foot. Like, yeah, say something else.
Exactly. It's gonna be hot too.
And
Yeah.
that's the thing. Force fields can be used offensively because you can put a force field in somebody's like body and
Yeah.
expand it. It's not good.
True.
Or yeah, you
Yeah, but
you
that's gonna be gross for everybody around
yeah
though.
you create one like in the midline or
Yeah.
whatever. Like there are yeah
Yeah.
there are ways force fields can be you know a problem for others. But yeah, I think the order they're in is how I would do it.
Yeah.
For
That makes
me, I'm
sense.
following Brandon's footsteps. I'm going airbending. I think airbending is pretty cool. It's not the best bending power to me, but I do think airbending is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Laser vision, I would definitely be an intimidation tactic. And then force field, I'll go ahead and cut.
Okay. Okay. For the next one, we have invulnerability. So your physical body, basically, basically indestructible. We
Hmm.
Okay.
have magnetism. So you have the ability to control magnetic fields and, any metals that are magnetic. And X-ray vision. So you can see through stuff.
Let's go ahead and get this out the way. If you're picking X-ray vision, you're a freaky ass nigga. Let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and just throw it out there.
Junior over here. Yeah.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
big
powers that
time.
are here, yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Out of these three, yeah, you're a freak, boy. Just go ahead and
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead. So I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna actually go magnetism on this one. I think that is pretty dope because of the world we live in. There's so much metal around,
yep.
and you
Yeah.
would basically become invulnerable if you're using your magnetism right. If you got the reaction time, because actually you can stop it. A bullet come towards you, you can just straight stop it. I go magnetism here. and invulnerability. Even though I feel like invulnerability is like right there because it's pretty cool. Like you ain't
Oh
got to
yeah,
worry about taking damage or nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably got to worry about your clothes like Luke Cage did, but
Right.
other than that, yeah, I'll go magnetism. Start.
Mm.
Look at Brandon. Yeah, I want to start X-ray vision. Go ahead and say it, man.
Hell no. I always thought that was lame. And honestly, that's too much responsibility. Like if I see somebody and their heart is failing or there's something's going on, it's like I ain't trying to see all that. Like
Oh,
that's like
at least you
hearing
went that
everything
way.
to me.
You went
Uh
positive. I thought you were saying like imagine like just seeing it, you can't control it. You accidentally turn on
oh
X-ray
Oh no,
vision.
you can control when you X-ray vision.
That's what I'm saying. But imagine Beyonce walk past you. You gonna be tempted to activate that X-ray vision.
and I feel like it's more like skeletal. Am I tripping?
I
Like
mean,
it's
yeah,
not
like yeah,
necessarily
X-ray vision is yeah, like you can see straight through.
yeah, like to me that's like yeah,
But you don't
Yeah,
have to see all the way. You can.
I
I
mean, yeah,
thought
like you can
you
yeah,
can
you can control
go as
how
far
far
as you
you
want
go.
to. Yeah, you go as far as you
oh
want
okay,
to.
got it. It's still lame. So I'm cutting
Yeah.
it. I might bench magnetism. Really dope power, obviously. It makes sense. Magnus makes it looks dope, but vulnerability is just something you just can't pass up. To me, it's just very hard to pass up. Like
It's everyday
I
use
could,
for sure.
yeah, I could go in any plane, feel good. Like if we go down, okay. Like I mean,
Damn.
if
That's a
some
good point. I didn't mean I
like
didn't. That's
if anything
pretty dark.
happens, if I go, you know me, because sometimes like honestly, like when I go in like large spaces and like big amusement parks or anything like that, I'm always thinking, I'm always on 10. I could be a little less on 10. Obviously, the people with me aren't invulnerable, but I can kind of focus purely on them
Yeah.
rather than like, oh yeah, if they hit me as a wrap, like nah, like I can be like confident in all spaces. So I think I'm a start with vulnerability.
Okay. I'm gonna start magnetism. Um, because of how many things are metal, and honestly, most weapons are metal in
Yeah.
nature. Like almost all the weapons. So I'm gonna be able to protect myself with magnetism, and I can get a lot done.
Yeah.
If we're talking Magneto, like Magneto moved the Golden Gate Bridge.
I was like, and if
He
with
turned
this
off.
power,
He EMP'd the Earth.
do you automatically become a villain with magnetism? I feel
You
like it's hard
absolutely
not to.
could.
I feel like it's hard not to become a
Because like
villain if you're
you,
mag.
there's not really gonna be much you can't do because again, like everything is reinforced with metal, so like you can get anywhere you need to get. You can take anything you want to take. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
can
hard not to.
protect
It's hard not
yourself.
to.
Um, yeah, like you very easily could be a villain with that power. But yeah, and then yeah, I'm gonna bench invulnerability. That one is just that's real nice. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's not really
there's no downsides to it.
yeah,
No
like you
cons. Yeah.
you just
Other than just
physically
living
indestructible.
forever. Yeah.
Like yeah, that's very convenient. Because yeah, like Brandon said, you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, just others around you.
Yeah,
That's
like you
it.
can just move through life,
Yeah.
like making my way downtown.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay. For the next one, we have super speed. We have illusion casting, and illusion casting can mean two things. It can either mean you are implanting illusions directly into somebody's head, or it can mean that you are kind of reality stone, like making things
Yeah.
appear to
Gotcha.
multiple people in real life,
Hmm.
or making portals, so portal generation.
Mm. Okay.
So this one I feel like is this one could be a little tougher to decide what you want to do. I feel like we know what's getting cut, but I don't know.
yeah. I do. I do know for sure which one's getting cut.
Okay.
Y'all got to try going.
I don't know if I know for sure any of them.
Okay.
Y'all saying y'all know which one is getting cut, but
I mean, I'm gonna cut illusion casting because between the other two, I don't need it.
hmm.
Like I don't I
Okay.
don't Super speed or portals, I don't need illusions. There are other situations where illusions, we may have to talk about it, but in this situation, I would say super speed and portal generation are heavy hitters. Now,
I don't see. I don't think so.
okay,
I,
um,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would. I'm gonna start portal generation because, as I said earlier, teleportation is gonna be the thing I'm gonna need, and
Yeah.
portals just means I can teleport a bunch at a time.
Yeah, more convenient. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's yeah, I'm gonna start portals. I'm gonna bench super speed. Super speed would just be really nice to have, and I'm going to cut illusion casting.
Hmm.
Think for me, I'm gonna cut super speed
Okay.
only because like sometimes you actually run into people. I mean, we saw it on the boys, but like that's a legit thing. You accidentally run into somebody or
So
something, or you slip.
with super speed, it's going to depend on what kind of super speed we're dealing with because super speed can kind of exist in two forms. It's a matter of your perception. So if you have super speed that comes with the perception of super speed, then you wouldn't run into somebody because you would be able to move out of the way and, you know,
What you do in the wintertime?
stop on a dime and all that. Um,
Winter time.
I mean, you knew you was running on ice. That's, ugh, like
Like
that's,
I try to stop. We it's the middle of winter here,
you sliding. That's on you. Like,
and then I'm sliding through people, buildings, cars. It's gonna be
Yeah, you're gonna
everything.
be like
yeah, it's gonna
invincible,
be,
bro. Y'all gonna be
it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
just
And that's the thing.
smashing folks.
You having super speed doesn't mean that you have invulnerability or that you're any
right,
stronger. So like you could splat yourself.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
Let's say I twist my ankle. I plant wrong. You know how many times I've been running and accidentally twist my ankle, or be walking, your ankle do a little ooh, do a little quick side pop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because so
you
it's
do
it's a
that
matter of
super speed. That's
it,
gonna be
it's
tough.
it's going to be a matter of perception because if time doesn't slow down for you and you are just moving fast, but your perception is the same, that might be a little rough.
Yeah.
But if you're in a situation where you feel like you are running at a normal speed and everything around you slows down, then so those are kind of the two ways super speed can work.
Your shoe come untied while you running. You step on the shoestring.
That could
That's
be
it.
very bad for you.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro.
But
That's
yeah, like it depends on which version of super speed we're looking
yeah.
at. I feel like typically we see super speed as more of a time slows down, but I think that's more
For
visual.
us to yeah, more visual. That's why they ain't got no shoestrings. Every single except
Yeah.
for Sonic. No wait. No, Sonic don't even got
No, I don't, he
shoestrings.
doesn't have shoestrings.
So yeah. I'm gonna cut super speed. I'm gonna start portal generation just because the same argument we had earlier.
Yep.
And illusion cast. I think that would honestly be pretty dope. I do become a villain in this situation too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're casting illusions, yeah, that's a villain power.
Yeah, I'm definitely walking in the banks, and I'm not gonna be there, but I'm gonna really be there. It's a lot of illusion casting. Yeah, a lot
Hmm.
of villainy with this one.
Yeah. I similar to Jordan, I think. I'm starting Portal Generation. I'm probably gonna cut super speed, mainly because I'm a little worried about we know the cons of super speed, right? Like if I run too fast, it could throw off a lot of stuff. And the type of stuff you could potentially deal with, I'm assuming there's a speed force. I'm assuming there's some stuff going on there. It's just like I don't know. Maybe just because I've seen the backside of it, I've seen the cons of it.
Well, and
It's
super
kind of
speed could
scary.
be like how Dash from The
Yeah,
Incredibles has
yeah,
super speed.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it could just be you run fast. Like Sonic, he just be running fast.
But I'm assuming if these people run their absolute fastest, something would happen,
Because that's like
right?
super speed could be you
Wouldn't you
can
catch fire?
eventually like there's a point when yes you would combust or they would
Yeah,
yeah like you
Yeah,
could move so fast that you're igniting the air. But like if you're running the speed of sound, like that's about where A Train is. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
like little sonic boom, there might be some stuff that's catching up to you, and like you don't have to be moving at super speed at all times. Like,
Yeah,
True,
yeah,
kind of like
100%.
Dash was running that race. Like he would slow down a little bit,
yeah,
speed
because
up.
Yeah,
like a lot
Yeah.
of speedsters can move at normal speed and then
yeah.
just use super speed when they want. So,
My
Yeah,
knees at this age, my knees ain't gonna handle super speed.
yeah, that'd be tough.
because I know that like
Illusion.
I would use super speed pretty conservatively, but very conveniently.
What
Yeah,
situation? Yeah, I was like, what situation I'm gonna use super speed in?
Super
Okay, I run
speed,
to the grocery store real quick.
yeah, like I think super speed would
I
be
gotta
good for
carry
like
groceries.
if there aren't enough hours in the day, if you need to get stuff done, like
you could do two things. Yeah, yeah, clean up my house and work at the same. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, like there's a lot of stuff that wouldn't take like if you take, normally an hour to clean a room, you can get that done a couple minutes.
yeah,
yeah.
I was spots. Illusion casting is kind of intriguing. Like, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, a person you don't like, right? You just put him in a like Donald Trump. If I put him in an illusion, he's in like World War II. Just drop him in D-Day, and that man is just stressing
See,
out. And
wow, Brandon turns into a villain. This
That's
might be
man,
a
villain
like
first.
behavior.
that is
This
villain
is the
behavior.
first
I'll
time
be
I hear
honest.
Brandon will go into a
But
villain.
for good
I would be
reasons.
applauded. Yeah, I would be applauded. Um, or drop him in slavery times and just be like, I want you to see how this works. But yeah, I think it could be intriguing. Now, it wouldn't be something I use. Like you said, I'd use it conservatively, but I see a use for it. There's certain people where you're like, you need a little, you need a little, you need an
Let me show you what
illusion to
this is
throw you
like.
off. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I can't believe Brandon turns to a villain.
Yeah.
That's a
And
first.
my type of villain ain't that bad. Where y'all be like sacrificing people all the time.
Okay.
I'll be sacrificing human lives like it's nothing.
All right. For the next matchup, we have telekinesis, which is controlling, like moving stuff with your mind. We have cryokinesis, which is ice powers. And we have phasing, which is walking or going through solid objects.
I love the pictures here, by the way. This is a good representation. That's pretty good. Thought you were
I
gonna go Sub Zero would have been a good go to, but that's
I
funny right
tried
there.
to I tried to mix media.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I tried to pull from different sources.
Oh, we should have been telling the people who are not watching what these pictures are.
I mean we can, but like I said, the pictures are literally just for
Yeah,
reference.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for telekinesis we have Alakazam.
Mega Alakazam.
Yes. For cryokinesis we have Elsa. And for phasing we have Lemillion from My Hero.
I did not know that was. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
I like I said, there are Brandon. There's going to be some that you're like, oh, yep,
yeah.
I didn't
and
know that last one was.
His clothes pop off by the way too when he goes through the ground. Yeah, it's freaky.
All right. Good to know.
yeah, he'd be naked all the time.
Yeah, butt booty
Good
naked.
to
Yeah.
know.
This might be the best matchup so far.
Yeah, because all of these have very useful applications.
Very
Absolutely.
useful.
I will say the losing clothes part kind of throws me.
I mean, and let's say that wouldn't be like we can say that wouldn't be an issue,
Kind
Okay.
of like
or
All right.
teleportation. Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Yeah.
can there can be an outfit made for because usually with phasing, who or whatever you're touching phases with you, which would include your clothes.
Because it isn't like was it Cat or what
Yeah,
Yeah,
X-Men?
Shadow Cat.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. She because all her stuff goes with her. I remember.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he eventually gets a costume that can do the same thing. But yes,
Yeah. Which
this
yeah,
so I'm
I'm
saying like
is
yeah,
assuming
like
would
you
be
could have
best.
Edna make you
Yeah.
some.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do y'all know what y'all doing?
Uh,
I don't, because I like all of them, and I'd
Same.
find like I feel like I start telekinesis just because I could get the most use out of that. I think I bench phasing because I could also get a lot of use out of that. And
Yeah,
cryokinesis would be great to have, but like, you know, real life applications,
yeah.
I don't
Depending on where
know.
you are too. Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, in this fucking heat, it'd be
that's what I'm
great.
saying. I don't. Yeah,
But yeah, I think I'm gonna start telekinesis. I'm gonna bench phasing, and I'm going to, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna cut cryokinesis. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because as far as like usefulness in how I live my life, that's gonna be that's gonna be the way.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go the same. I think I actually might start phasing
Okay.
just because I've always liked that power. I always feel like it comes in super clutch in the shows. But then yeah, just real life application. Like I just phasing in and out. I wouldn't use it necessarily for villain type of activity, but I could be talking to it. You know what I
You
mean?
absolutely could. And that's the thing,
I
like
could be
Yeah.
talking to it.
nobody could do
I
anything about it.
Yeah, you can't do
I mean
anything about it.
Because like,
if yeah, if like a bank robber tells me, "Hey, I'll pay you," you know what I
you'll get
mean?
a cut.
You get a cut of this if you just walk in there, grab whatever, and come out, grab the diamond and come out. I mean,
Put a
so
mask on, like I got you.
yeah, exactly. Like, okay, you take care of the cameras. I got the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I think phasing is start for me, telekinesis too, and then yeah, psychokinesis just doesn't do anything for me personally.
Yeah. Okay, so with the phasing, can whatever we touch also phase? So if I
Yes.
touch, okay, ooh,
Like whatever you are holding or whoever, yeah, like that is
Mm-hmm.
I think
whatever is making contact with you will also phase.
I
Yeah.
think I also go with phasing as well. Uh, oh man, actually, I'm trying to think. Like with telekinesis, there is a lot of everyday use. Like I will become extremely lazy because I ain't got to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to move.
Um, but also I'm thinking like everyday uses for phasing as well. Like a man got to use doors.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably go just for I'll probably go ahead and go phasing to start. I'll bench telekinesis and I'll cut, you know, Sub-Zero cryokinesis.
Okay.
So
Yeah, like cryokinesis could have gotten a better matchup
with
because
with
cryokinesis is
telekinesis,
not a bad power.
with
Mm-mm.
telekinesis, do you think you have to use a lot of brain power to like focus? Because
Uh,
if you think about it, like a lot of times you see
Assuming.
telekinesis, they're often the smartest characters.
it would depend. There are a lot of times telekinesis and telepathy are packaged. So
Yeah.
usually if
Yeah.
somebody is just psychic, then they have both.
Yeah.
But because I've there are a lot of people who will be like, well, why can't Charles Xavier just use his telepathy to walk? Because that's not what telepathy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But um, anyway,
But
sidebar.
I was like, but that's what I was like with telekinesis. Anytime you see someone with telekinesis power, they are like oftentimes really smart.
Well, yeah, they're usually also telepathic. Like I don't think
Oh yes, yeah,
there are
that's
not
true.
very many telekinetics who are not
Because
also
even
telepathic.
yeah,
Yeah.
even this Pokemon here also knows telepathy.
You know, like
So
usually
okay,
they're
that's fair.
just psychic,
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
psychic covers a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why that's the case, I think, usually. But
Okay. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll stick phasing. Yeah.
so okay. All right. For the next one, we have gravity manipulation. We have shape shifting, which is shifting your own body, and we have healing others.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have always been a huge proponent. You know, when they ask you like, oh, what's the superpower you would always want? Everybody says teleportation and all this other stuff. I've always been a huge proponent for shapeshifting. I've always been what's my guy? X-Men.
Till you turn to a girl.
Morph?
No,
Morph.
Morph. What are you talking about? Anyways, Morph is I've always felt like Morph is dope as hell. And I've always felt like that's something I could use in so many different situations. in so many different
So
there's
would
so
you
much.
transform to a girl?
No, that's the last thing on my mind, to be honest. Like, I don't want to know any of that. First of all, I know like having a daughter, like that's just
Okay, so
being a
so
woman
you
in
got a problem. So
general
you got a
is
problem. So
rough.
you got a. Oh, so you think there's a problem with women?
I'm saying
Wow.
it's hard.
What a
I'm
leap.
saying, yeah, what a leap you just took. I'm saying I don't want to experience
So you will
being on
stay
a
as a man
cycle.
because you
I don't
don't want
want.
to get an
Yeah, you're right.
experience in someone else's shoes. Okay, so would you turn white?
No, I wouldn't even care about that shit.
So
I'm
you don't like
saying
being
like,
black?
what are you talking about?
Okay, that's crazy.
But
That's
like,
crazy.
if I wanted to have, if I feel like, man, I want a steak tonight.
So
I'm walking
so you
there.
want to be LeBron
I'm walking
James?
there and be, yeah, I can be LeBron James or SGA, walking Mahogany's. They're like, oh, so I didn't even know you were in town.
So you want to
Where's
be
the
another
back?
nigga? You don't want to be your own man?
This nigga.
You want to be a
Anyways,
junior? You want to be a junior? Why you can't be your own man?
but yeah, like it's such a great thing to use, mischievous thing to use. You could just use it for your advantage throughout. So I've always felt like shapeshifting is super dope. Um, I feel like, and it's not really any cons to it. Um, I feel like healing others, I'm gonna bench it just for, you know,
I really thought you was gonna
sake.
start healing others. I thought you'd be the good guy and heal others.
Nah, healing others is cool, but like, I mean, that's a lot to
What happened to
ask.
Brandon? What happened to Brandon? Like this is crazy. Like
What are
this
you
is
talking about? I
not.
just benched it. I didn't cut it. I
I
know
thought you
what
was
y'all
gonna start
doing.
that for sure. That's
I already know
crazy.
what you're doing. But for me, I will say that's gonna be a lot to ask, right? You working overtime. You're gonna be at the
Oh
hospital
yeah.
all damn
Oh
day
yeah,
and
yeah.
night.
You live in there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're gonna have you at one of them children's clinics all day long.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
like
There's no
I don't
break.
want
There's
to.
no breaks.
There's no breaks. I don't know if I want that. And matter of fact, I might cut it just because mentally I might be
Oh
messed up.
wow.
No, seriously.
Damn, Brad, this is crazy. This is
No,
not
I'm
the
just
Brandon I
saying,
know.
like, mentally, I might be messed up because I have to heal every person on earth. You know what I mean? Like,
Brandon, we need you. I
if
need
a
you to heal
child,
me. Brad's like, nah, I can't do that right
and
now.
then
I don't.
let's say there's two cancer patients, right? I can get to one, and the other one's dying across from such and such. I know I could have saved him, but you know what I mean? That's a lot of mental pressure. I don't want that.
Oh, I
So
like that argument. I like that
I'm gonna
argument.
go gravity manipulation, even though I don't really care about it. I'll bench that, cut healing. So yeah.
I just know whenever Graviton showed up, he was a problem.
He was a problem. Yeah, he had aura too. He was tough. Graviton was tough.
Hmm.
Jordan, you know what you want to do?
I think so.
Okay.
I start gravity manipulation. Uh, I think
Who's
being
your
able
villain?
to, yeah, being able to
Exactly.
change the
No
mass
ethics.
of like anything. Like I think that's pretty useful. I'll start a moving company, something real heavy. You know, we making money. We're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be making a lot of money in the moving company. Uh, I cut shapeshifting. There, I think it's cool you become a spy, but I wouldn't want to be any other thing. And then you got dudes like me who gonna roast you for turning to some white dude, and then I'm gonna just make fun of you because you want to turn
Oh
white
no, I'll
instead of
turn
being
into Mike
black.
Tyson and knock your ass out. Like,
So you want to be another man. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about.
hey,
See, I'm the
hey
problem.
man, hey man, you trying to carry stuff heavy?
No.
I mean, he just like, but not like literally morphing the I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but there was a change into a certain Marvel character that is one of the most powerful Marvel characters there is, and he used that to fight. Like that was dope.
No, that
Well,
was
in
dope.
shapeshifting in this case, you can just physically turn into that person, but you don't get any
Ah, that's
abilities
not
of them.
how.
No,
That's
that
how
is
not how.
shapeshifting.
He said that's not
Shapeshifting,
how Morph do
That's
no,
not how
the
Morph do it.
morph shapeshifting is different, but for this, no,
You gotta be Mystique.
you can
You gotta be
Ah,
just
Mystique.
physically change
we
into that
adding
person.
rules now. All right,
We're not
adding
adding
rules
anything. No,
afterwards.
that's what shapeshifting is. Shapeshifting almost never includes the abilities of the person. Like there are
Mm-mm.
very few situations where it does, but
Yeah, I don't.
shapeshifting more often is you just look like them.
Yeah, I don't remember Morph being able to have their powers like he
He
does.
does. He does. He uses it
But
all the time.
yeah, but I
Yeah,
think
recently,
there's
but
yeah.
He's
I was like, I don't
always done
remember
it.
that. I don't
He's
remember
always
that
even
always
in the
being like that.
'90s. That was the only reason I was like, "Oh, Morph is dope," because he would use it. He would turn into Wolverine, and he would use Wolverine's
Yeah,
powers, and
but
he would turn into Beast.
okay. So let's say he turns into Wolverine, uses his claws. His claws will be able to break because he's not Wolverine.
No,
I think that's
no,
how I
it's
think that's how it should work because like he turns into that character you said, and the thing he uses he should not be able to use. I think it's a knockoff. You know what? You know, I think we talk about the same scene. He
no. We're talking
transformed.
about he turned into. I'll spoil it. No, sorry. He turns into Thor,
Yeah, that's
and
what I'm
he
talking
hits
about. So
somebody
he
with
would not,
Mjolnir.
but it's not the real thing. I think it would be a knockoff. That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
It's not the real
to
thing.
me, if it's not the real thing, he wouldn't be able to use it. He wouldn't be able to recreate it. To me,
But he
you know
wouldn't
what
be
I
able to hold
mean?
the hammer either. Who says
That's
he's worthy?
that's a weapon. I'm changing. I'm shape shifting it into the person. I shouldn't be able to reshape a weapon. You know what I mean? Unless I can use those powers.
Just like Morph shouldn't be able to transform to Professor X and be an Omega level telepath. He just look
I think
like
you
him.
can. I think you can.
Okay.
At least according to how they've used them in the
Yeah.
past.
According to how they use them. Yeah. But in this situation, we're talking Mystique. You shapeshift into the person.
And that's
Or
fine.
So
I would
or the
still use it.
Scrolls or the Martians, like anybody
yeah,
else who
yeah,
has
yeah.
shape-shifting powers.
Outside of Morph. Yeah. Okay.
And
So yeah, that's what I would go with. Start gravity, cut shapeshifting, and bench healing.
nigga ain't healing nobody. Please.
I would, yeah, I'm gonna have certain. I got office hours. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
I'm going to have
See?
No, and
office
See?
hours.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna have
I'm gonna start healing others, but
what?
yeah, like I'm I'm going to I would have hours where
You got
I'd
between
have
eight
certain
and
hours.
five.
This nigga
Between
about
eight
to
and
start
five, you can call me.
a national crisis because people are gonna be lined up in front of his house.
Oh yeah,
Spencer,
for sure.
please.
Oh,
Please,
for sure.
Spencer. I'm dying. Please.
And
He'll
Prince
be
is like,
like,
nah, it's 5:30. It's past my time. Make an
come back
appointment
at 8.
tomorrow.
And I mean, there would probably be it would probably create an overpopulation issue.
Oh yeah, they gonna beat your ass. I'm
Yes.
letting you know right now. Somebody
I
gonna be like, "I need you to heal me right now, or I'm beating that ass."
I was like,
And
you're
you
a
have to
little,
heal yourself.
it's like you're sick, so how you gonna
And he
do
like,
it?
he gonna cough on you, and then you got AIDS, and that's how it's gonna happen.
I was like, oh well, no, I don't. But um,
Wait, it's a stupid question, but I just want to know. Okay, let's say someone died. Okay, so healing is I am injured or sick or something, and you heal me. And but as far as like if they die, you cannot bring anyone back.
no,
Correct?
Correct.
Okay,
that's
okay.
necromancy.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So yeah, like healing is, and usually, healing is presented as just healing physical
Yeah,
wounds.
yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
broken bones,
Right.
cuts, all that. But, I would say that healing could also like if you got cancer, that
Yeah,
Yeah.
can be
exactly.
healed.
100%.
So yeah. Um,
Amen.
okay. So
I know. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just
oh,
I
wanted to
am
that's
know what he
Jesus.
started up
oh,
He
for.
gonna
that'd
be a
be
Homelander.
that'd be another like yeah, if I could heal people, oh, people yeah, like there'd be some because
Yeah.
that's one of the things that Jesus did, healing
Yes.
lepers and whatnot.
Right.
It's a leopard. The cat.
Okay. It's not what I said, but okay. Somebody
Jordan
needs
don't
to
want
read
to
their
know,
Bible.
man. Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I
Get
know
in
what
your
you're talking
words, huh?
about.
Uh, anyway, yeah, I would start healing others, and for selfish reasons, like if there's somebody that I care about needs some healing, come here.
Yeah.
Bro, it's Spencer, bro. Spencer about to start a crisis because it's gonna be a lot of people, and
But
then
I will
his
say,
cousin gonna
like,
come and jump the line, and they gonna be like, "What the?"
I'd be like, yeah, fight me.
He only got a broken ankle. Meanwhile, I got stage 8 cancer.
Exactly. I got
Yeah,
stage 4.
and the thing is, like, oh, if you want to be a villain and hurt the healer, go ahead. See
Yeah,
how that goes. See how all
yeah.
these
You
other people
definitely
in
getting
line
popped.
feel about
You
that.
definitely getting popped.
No,
Yeah,
see how all these other people in line feel about you destroying their chances to be healed. Like,
yeah,
if you feel like you gonna die anyway and you ain't got nothing to lose, okay. But
Bro, the insurance company's gonna come after you. They're gonna
oh,
have
they
everybody.
that's
they
just,
probably would. And that's the thing, like
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
the first thing I would do is like everybody is St. Jude, come here. Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
immediately. Like the children are first.
yeah.
But anyway, uh, I think that I would bench shapeshifting because that could be very convenient and get a lot done
Mhm.
with
Here I
shapeshifting.
go again. You're gonna transform to a white man. Go ahead.
I mean, there may
That
be
sounds like what you want to
some
do.
white men that I need to transform into to get something done.
Facts.
Like, I wouldn't be transforming into anybody because they're white.
Yeah,
I'd
like
be
I would
transforming into
transform
them because of whatever I'd be able to get done
exactly.
as
Like if
that
I trans
person.
exactly if I transformed into I don't know Trump. I mean,
LeBron's
even though
wife. He
he
was like,
didn't have as
yeah.
much, he even though he didn't have as much power. But I'm saying I could do stuff opposite of what he would do to help normal people. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's very helpful. Gravity manipulation. Like what are you doing?
Starting a
What are
moving
you really
company.
doing?
Starting a moving company.
Wow, no
Okay.
effect on anyone. Yeah, exactly. Very little
I mean, cool.
effect. Yeah, cool.
Okay. And then, yeah, I would cut gravity manipulation.
Yeah.
Okay, for the next one, we have perfect aim. We have geokinesis, which is earthbending, like you can move earth and rocks and mud and such. And we have possession, where you can possess others.
Mm.
Anybody know what they want to do?
Think I do.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Go ahead, Brandon.
Perfect game for sure start for
Same.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting with
That
too. Yeah.
is, I mean, so profitable in many different ways. But I've always just personally have always thought it was one of the coolest superpowers to have because it's just and I love it because it isn't because early on when you're a kid you think, oh, you can just shoot really well. But it's like all these other things that you
It's
can
beyond
do.
that.
Yeah,
You know
like
how Dude Perfect got famous for like doing perfect shots?
right, yeah.
I would do that. I would
I,
like you can literally
I'm
make money off that.
bro, I'm going to the league. I'm making a stupid amount of money. Then
Well, you go to the Olympics
You go
or
to
I'm going
every
whatever.
to the
league, shit.
I'm
You can
going
go
to
to
yeah, I'm going to the NBA, playing for 5 years. I'm going to the NFL, being the greatest kicker to ever live on earth. Then I'm playing
Or
soccer. Then I'm
quarterback
playing
even.
yeah, that's what I'm
well,
saying, or quarterback.
you might get tackled though in court. You can play the kicker and be
Yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
I gotta save myself, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to the military, putting in work,
Oh, golf?
golf. Yeah, like I'm putting in work
The
instead of going
Again,
military
to
is
where
crazy.
I'm putting in work. And
again,
then
Brandon. This ain't Brandon. Something happened to Brandon.
bro,
This ain't to him.
bro, you know how many military movies I watch? Yes, I'm putting in work because I'm getting that crazy bag, and then I'm retiring. Then I'm good. But yeah, yeah, perfect game is just always one of the dopest powers.
Yeah.
That's why people love Bullseye. The other two possession, yeah, it just ain't never been a thing I've been interested
I feel
in.
like you would use possession the same way you use shapeshifting.
Yeah, but it's a little less. I don't have
You
to
go
have
inside their
any.
body.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't have to be by them or near them or anything
Make all
like
kind of
that.
gay.
And
I'm gonna make all kind of gay jokes at Brandon. Like, ah, look at Brandon go inside another dude body.
and it depends because if you have possession like Ino from Naruto, then you don't have to actually
Oh, okay.
be in the
Yeah,
Now who is this character on the screen?
This is Dead Man.
dead man.
Oh, okay.
So Dead Man,
Yeah,
he physically jumps into people's bodies to
yeah, that's
possess
what I'm
them.
thinking. Yeah,
That's the devil. Mm.
I
yeah.
mean, he's
I
dead.
rebuke it.
And
Hmm.
he gets his powers from one of the other pantheons, and so according to Christianity, that is absolutely a demon where he gets his
Yeah,
powers from.
absolutely, absolutely.
Gotcha.
Speaking of that, I will go geokinosis with. I'll go that. I'll bench that, and
Okay.
then possession. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cut down.
That is interesting, just because of how you said you would use shapeshifting. Possession is that like that in a very different way, but like the same, you can do the same thing.
Oh, true, true. I feel like I could use. I feel like shapeshifting has a little is a little more convenient, where it's like I can use it in a very like low key. Like I said, go to a restaurant I probably can't afford. Cool, cool, cool. Possessing somebody just to go to a restaurant is crazy. Or
Because at
doing
the end of
little
the day,
minimal stuff.
at the end of the day, like it's still their body that's getting the
Yeah, like
substance,
I feel like
not
I'm being intrusive. You know what I'm saying? Where shapeshifting, I mean, obviously you're doing something wrong, but it ain't. I ain't hurting. I ain't doing nothing to the physical person.
yeah. I'm going the same route as Brandon. Like I said, perfect aim. Uh, metal, not earth bending. I was gonna say metal bending. Earth bending. That's a lot of useful things here on Earth. Like
Yeah.
you can do a lot. You definitely might become a villain with that too. So yeah, I'll bench that and I'll go and cut possession.
Okay. I think I will start geokinesis. Because
Mm,
yeah, I could. There's there's Earth all over,
yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
and we're gonna be able to get a lot done. I think I would bench perfect aim just because that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think yeah, perfect game would be fun. Like you would literally be testing out just different things. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah.
do you think I can throw this dice through this little bitty circle over way 3 miles away? Like I would be testing my limits for sure.
I
Yeah.
would be like, how many bounces can I do to
Yeah.
make this happen?
Right.
Yeah, it would just be a fun time. Oh, and I would be taking all the bets because
Oh
people
yeah.
Oh,
would be
for
like,
sure.
You're
oh,
robbing people.
I bet you $100 you can't do this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll miss it on the first one. I'm like, ah man,
Oh
double
yeah.
down.
That's the thing, like
Yeah.
pool.
Oh yeah,
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my gosh. Yeah.
yeah. There'd be
yeah.
some hustling involved.
You'll be
Dart.
a
Yeah.
gambling addict, but win.
But yeah,
Like
Yeah.
it's not really gambling if you have
with
perfect aim.
yeah.
Yeah. You'd be like the
Um,
50-time dart champion. Like,
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The
archery, all that.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they're shooting the little things at the
Yeah.
Olympics. Yeah,
Even like curling. Like there's a lot of applications
just
for it.
a lot of
Yeah.
dumb
Well,
stuff, huh?
you just showing up in every round. Like
Yep.
every.
Horseshoe, just any little
Yeah.
dumb sport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they I've been seeing what the fuck is it?
Oh, when you throw
Uh
the
yeah, the
what's that
hacky
shit
sack
called?
in the thing.
Yeah.
Fuck, I am so mad I can't come up with that right now. But yeah,
Yeah,
cornhole.
what is it? Yeah, cornhole. Yeah,
Cornhole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cornhole. Like that's on
Yeah.
ESPN now.
You just
yeah.
throwing backwards.
Yeah,
Hell yeah! Just
I'd be
Yeah.
I'd be doing
I
tricks.
throw
Yeah,
shit high in the air and just watch it
Yeah.
just. Doof.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, perfect aim has so many uses, and then yeah, possession. I mean, I could come up with things to do with it, but yeah, I don't think I need it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For the next one, we have super intelligence. We have explosions, so causing things to explode. Uh, with the reference that I have,
Yeah, I was like,
Pipe,
who is that?
that's Piper from
Mhm.
Charmed. She doesn't have to touch what she makes explode. She can just make stuff explode.
Dude, you had
Um,
Rexplode right there.
well, Rexplode has to touch
Oh, you
stuff,
had touch something. Yeah, you're right.
but she
Okay.
can just. Or I also had Bakugo, but
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah, she can just explosion. And then super smell.
yeah. Oof,
Hmm.
that's tough. About to smell all kind of ass.
Well, and
That's tough.
let's say you can regulate how much you're smelling.
But can you
That's
though? You can't even regulate what you smell now though.
That's true, but the way that it's used is like, because what I always wondered is like, whenever they use dogs to sniff stuff out, I'm like, how does that work? Because I would think the dog is already smelling everything that's around. So how are they then able to target where certain stuff is?
Because
If
they just ignore it, right?
I don't know.
I think
yeah.
that's how like you still smell it, but you ignore it.
Hmm.
But then they're like, how do you follow or smell anything else? Yeah. So I don't know. But for the way that super smell is generally used, the way that we see it used is people can kind of lock in on certain smells and target them. And so for the sake of this, we will say that you have the ability to you have some level of control over what it is that you are super smelling.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is tough. Hmm. I feel like super intelligence is like it's a for sure start for me. The other two are tough. Like super smell, I feel like should probably most likely be a bench, but it's like I feel like there's negatives to super smell a little bit, and or the pros aren't as great
Yeah,
either.
that's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I mean, could I track people down? Sure, I guess, but I'm also smelling, you know,
All of it.
all of it, and it's
And I feel
like,
like bad smells are easier to come by than good smells.
yes, that's more what you,
Like
yeah, exactly,
good smells are usually intentional, bad smells are natural.
right,
But also,
exactly,
something could be too good and it becomes overwhelming. Kind of like somebody put on a bunch of axe spray.
yeah,
Yeah, and that's the thing,
yeah.
like that is a power that could be overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm a bench explosions. I'm a cut super smell, even though I don't know if I would use the explosion thing very much, but I think it's a better. The pros, if needed, are better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Even with becoming a villain, causing stuff to explode, that's pretty dangerous. Like, I'll fuck
100%.
around. Like, you get hit by shrapnel or something. Like, that's rough. Like, do I
And
start a demolition crew? Like, I don't even know.
yeah, any any explosion throughout the world, if they know who you are, they're gonna blame on you.
Oh, for
And that's
sure.
the thing. The good thing about like in this case with explosions, you can't prove nothing.
Yeah, no facts. No, yeah,
Like you saw
there's
me
no
do something and then
trace.
something exploded. Yeah, but like
Yeah,
so
That's what I'm saying. But then you get hit by shrapnel, and
yeah,
then, that's tough.
and explosions would be like a good distraction power. Like you need a distraction. Oh yeah, it's
yeah,
easy.
You join the
yeah. That's
military
true.
for sure with that power.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. Um, okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start super intelligence.
Yeah.
I would bench explosions and I would cut super smell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree. Same for me.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. For the next one, we have telepathy, we have danger sense, and we have super healing. So yourself. I feel like this
Uh,
one a little tough.
you think so?
I mean, I don't know. Do
I
you?
think, yeah, I know this one. I start super healing. Like,
Yep,
you, yeah,
Mm.
you start that one. Not only do you get to live for a lot longer, but you essentially almost become immortal.
yep.
Yeah.
Like, only way you really dying is like you're drowning, and even then you're gonna continue to come back, drown all over again. Like,
Yeah.
that's really the only thing
Yeah, like
stopping you.
unless there's something actively poisoning you that you're having, yeah, like, and with Wolverine's healing, like it's a pretty perfect
Yeah,
regeneration.
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
And then I will bench telepathy. I think it would be cool to be able to read other people's mind, but I also don't want to be having to read other people's mind all the time. Like,
And you don't
yeah,
have to. Like
yeah,
that's
right. You don't have to,
and
but I feel like
telepathy
that's go ahead.
telepathy is not only reading minds. Telepathy also comes with like psychic communication and so
Can
you
that
can
person talk back to me? Oh, I guess yeah, because you
yeah, like
create
you
a
can
link
Yeah,
in
you
create
their
can.
psychic
mind.
links and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I,
So
st- I
it's
still bench it.
full mind powers, I guess.
Yeah.
And you cut danger sense because in my everyday adult life with a family and kids, I don't know how much danger I really be in where this becomes
Yeah.
necessary for me. Now, unless I'm living in the hood, then that might be a different story.
Right.
So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
I got this
Going
Wolverine.
same.
I got this Wolverine comic book cover, by the way. It's number
Not
one.
real.
Yeah,
I'm doing the same. I
I am
think
also doing the same.
yeah, Danger Sense is dope, but again, the usage level is gonna be super low, I feel like,
yeah. Because
compared to
unless
the
you
others.
actively fighting, if you're in the police officer, yeah, sure. You're in the military, yeah,
Yeah,
sure. But for an everyday civilian, like you're not just in
right.
danger all the time.
Nah.
This would be really good as a police officer,
100%. Yeah, that'd be fire.
but the other two would be better as a police officer.
Oh
Well,
yeah, the other two yeah.
hang on,
I
because
ain't
you
wearing no
only sense the
vests.
danger that's about to hit you. So, like, even police officers, I mean, they're not always an active threat against themselves.
I mean, if I'm, gotta meet somebody at their house or pull somebody out of their, like, I want to know if I'm in danger or not. But
And
I
it,
agree,
Yeah,
it
like
sure.
the
it'd
other
also be really
two,
good if you're a firefighter.
yeah, yeah,
You'll be able to. make moves as needed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And if you're an everyday person, and yeah, like if you are in a situation where something's gonna happen, then
You
you
would use that
can
shit once or twice in your life, and that might be it.
probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna start super healing. I'm gonna bench telepathy, and I will cut danger sense
Yeah,
of, these. But okay. All right.
yeah.
For the next one, we have size manipulation, so growing and shrinking your entire body. We have electrokinesis, so controlling electricity, and we have animal communication, so being able
Uh,
to talk to and control wildlife.
you had Doctor Doolittle right there. Should
I
have did
did.
Doctor Doolittle. Should have did Doctor Doolittle. That
Yeah,
would
it's
have been
kind of a
funny.
lame.
Nah, that
Yeah,
would have been fun. That would have
it's
been
kind of
funny. Use
lame.
Doctor Doolittle. Doctor Doolittle.
Who is this
Okay.
dude from?
My Hero Academia.
I
Okay.
don't even never remember his damn name because he barely be in screen time.
Yeah, same.
I don't even remember his name.
But yeah. And it's so funny because with what he looks like, what is you assume his power is rocks or
Well, to
something.
be honest, you said animal communication. That was the last thing I was thinking.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
last thing I thought
Only
he
thing
was
he ever do,
involved in.
and he only ever be talking to birds. Like
He
that's
he does love birds.
Gosh, this
But
he
I
be
nigga
talking
think
to
lame.
birds and shit.
he's one of those people, like he's a gentle giant. Like
Yeah.
he's bigger than most people, and he's, rock looking. And
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he's just a
timid. That boy
just a
is timid.
very nice, high-voiced,
Yeah.
gentle
Low
dude
key
who
like
just
Swamp
loves
Thing.
animals.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I say you got Doctor Doolittle right there.
Okay.
I
But
see
I
him.
used
It might
him
be
just
Soft Thing.
because uh he can have conversations, but he can also control, like he can have animals do his bidding. Like he has control of them as opposed to just like casual conversation.
Hmm.
So, uh yeah, what are we thinking?
I go ahead, John. Go.
I honestly, I honestly think I start electrokinesis. Being able to control electricity, I think it'd be pretty good. Atom communication is right there for me. Like it's gonna be that 6-man bench. It is literally right there for me, and I cut silent manipulation
Okay.
because I don't know what situation I need to be that small in.
I think that
Mm,
that'd be a convenient situation. Like there are a lot of like I could find a lot of ways to make that useful.
What if you get stepped
I
on?
mean, you
Well,
would avoid. You know what I mean?
if it's size manipulation the same way that
Yeah, I
Ant-Man
couldn't get
seems to
stepped
have
on.
it,
Yeah,
then yeah, like I'd still have my own strength. So yeah,
yeah.
it would hurt, but I wouldn't die or get squished.
Unless you buy a fat dude.
I wouldn't
That don't
die
matter.
or get squished. Like again, it
Yeah,
would hurt, but
yeah. You
No,
can't
because
step
like
on. You
whoa,
can't step
because
on Ant-Man.
I mean you can. If a dude is 300 pounds, right? I can't lift 300 pounds.
yeah, but 300
If
pounds isn't gonna kill me. It's gonna
Well,
hurt
if you that small,
if
no,
I am at my own.
he
If I
has the same strength. That's why he's ants. You know, ants have way more strength than
then
their
their size.
actual. Yeah, than their
I
size.
don't know. I don't know about that.
Google it, bro.
I was like, and if it's a proportional situation, then yes, you could absolutely die at that size. If it's
I
an
just don't think
Ant-Man
it's.
situation,
Yeah,
then you wouldn't. And Ant-Man's whole science is dumb as it. Like it, I was like, this is stupid. Trying to
What's the DC guy? Is it
the
Adam?
Atom. Yeah,
Is he the same way? Like he's still get the proportional strength?
I think he
that man don't
does.
get no minutes,
Yeah,
man.
like I
That
don't.
man.
Yeah, but like I feel like I have seen him like be on somebody's shoulder and punch them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I only ever seen him in Black Adam.
Was he in Black Adam?
Who's the dude that grew real tall in Black Adam?
Yeah, I don't wait.
Did that happen? That movie is a blur to me.
Yeah, I think he's in Black Adam.
Yeah, he is.
I
Wait,
believe you.
no. Is that homie from? You might be right.
Cause like he gets real big, and I remember he gets knocked out and like
Yeah,
hits the
you're
ground
right.
and everything.
I'm just thinking maybe it's the other character from Legends. I just can't remember.
In Legends, the Atom is in that universe.
He
Because
is, yeah,
the same dude who played Superman played him
yeah.
in
He's in, yeah, he's in
Arrowverse.
Black Adam. He's in Black Adam.
He is
Yeah,
in Black. Okay, okay.
yeah, because
That's
I
the
remember the
Is
actor.
it is it the
Yeah,
that's
Atom?
only my reference.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the Atom. Yeah,
Okay, like is it Ray Palmer, I guess.
I think so. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because he had that same suit.
Oh, his name is Adam Smasher,
That's right. They
Okay.
switched. Yeah, changed the name. Yeah,
Okay. I
but
was like,
he grows
was
right.
like, I
Ain't
didn't
that what
think
Adam
Ray
Smasher do?
Palmer was in that. Yes, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
That yeah, sorry. I vaguely
yeah,
remember that movie.
yeah. Well, I
Okay,
think we all.
but yeah, that's my only reference for like that type of character.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like it's hard to say because whenever he is giant, he seems to be stronger than he is at normal size, but when he's little, he seems to have at least as much strength as his normal size.
Yeah, if not more. Yeah.
So,
Um. Oh, I think I'm going to.
but if we are looking at size manipulation as proportional to your size, then yes, you could be stepped on and die because ants can be stepped on and die even though they are stronger than their bodies or stronger than their size.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm. I think I'm gonna do animal communication first. That's
Okay.
always a really dope power. Like that's always been a cool power to me, and I don't think it's ever been taken advantage of enough. Like we all know, like Aquaman was made fun of because everybody was like, "Oh, you're gonna talk to the dolphins," you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
anytime they've shown where he actually uses it the way it probably should be used, it is dope as hell. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Some random monster from from the abyss, pops up and
Yeah, like I watched a shark eat my nigga Black Manta.
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Was up out of there. Like, and so just imagine like land creatures, all that stuff. That'd be cool. And just I like nature. I'd probably go size manipulation second. Mainly, I get the science and I get the cons, but I've always like Ant-Man's comics, even though they aren't the most popular, they're always fun to look at because there's always some super dope situation they put him in where he's like walking around and there's, a bookstore, whatever the random situation is. And it's always dope visually. I am a little scared that like I would see stuff that I don't want to see as far as like, you know what I mean? Like
the
dirt.
microverse and all that.
Yeah,
Oh
dirt
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
bugs and all that stuff.
Big ass spider up on you.
Yeah, you
ooh,
just
yeah.
like yeah, like it would make me not want to live somewhere. Not let I think I don't know electricity. I just never. I've always hated that power set. I've always hated it, and I hate that black people get stuck with that,
There's
especially
there's a
during that period.
there's a history there.
Yeah, so it's like I just never liked that power set. It's cool. I see where people would like it. You know what I mean? But it's also like, it hasn't gotten us anywhere.
I mean, it's gotten a lot of black people, you know, comic books. It
Kinda,
I
but
mean,
like,
there's been some representation. There's some of it that I'm like, why did we need to do that? So Black Lightning was first, that's fine. Static Shock was made by Milestone, that's fine. Storm can control weather, that's fine. Why
yes.
does Miles have it?
Thank you.
Like,
That's a stupid,
Yeah.
why did we
bro.
need
That's
to
some
add that to Miles?
Spider Man. We know how Spider Man is, bro.
No
They got to hype
Spider-Man
his.
has, but the black one does? Okay.
Yeah, they got to hype
Yeah.
up bullshit ass thing. But yeah, you're right. Like that's wild. I
Yeah, like,
remember seeing it for the first time because I didn't read his comics or anything. I was like, what?
yeah,
Like that
like,
makes that those two powers make no sense together.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It'd be different if it was a spider out here shocking folks. But no, this is like two totally different things. We just was just like black people.
like, well,
What
yeah, like,
can
we need to make
what?
him different than Peter.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And what
how
do
can we
black
do
people
that?
have?
Oh, he's black.
Electricity.
Let's, yeah.
Yeah,
Um, or like Calderon, Aqualad.
yeah.
Why?
Why?
Like, I
Tell
and
me.
I love Calder. and I'm glad he has electric powers. But why though?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how that goes. Um,
Well, I don't understand having electric powers underwater. That
yeah,
just that just seemed dangerous for everybody.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean because he's also got hydrokinesis, so yeah, like he can get a lot done.
Yeah.
But and it's kind of like magic based. But
Yeah.
anyway, he's still black with lightning powers.
Right.
Technically, because like if Storm and T'Challa have a son, that boy gonna have lightning powers.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, he does.
yes, he does. Yeah,
He
that was
does.
in that
Yep.
Marvel cartoon movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, Electro, they randomly made him black, and they only made him black once because lately they've made Electro female.
That's
Like,
because
Mm.
I think the Ultimate Universe, she's female there.
yeah, and Doc Ock is also
Yeah.
um
The
so yeah,
Jamie
like a
Foxx
gender
boy.
but like that was why did we do that?
Hmm.
That was like Electro like not being black was fine, and then it felt like they were like, oh, but wait,
Yeah.
we have to. Okay,
You left out the required field.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if is oh his power is electricity. Oh well, then we got
Yeah.
to make him black, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I think that I like electric powers though. So I've seen them be used in great ways. So I'm going to start electrokinesis. I think that I would bench size manipulation, and I think I would cut animal communication.
Dang,
Mm.
you want to talk to animals, huh? They ain't talking about nothing.
So yeah, but okay. For the next one, we have acid production, we have flight, and we have time travel.
I already know where this is gonna go. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
same. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm picking time travel.
Okay.
I'm starting
Wow.
try. Yeah, I'm gonna start time travel just
I thought
because.
you were gonna go total opposite. Okay.
No, no, I'm gonna pick. I know it's not gonna be a good time, but I want to go to different places. I want to see the future, see what that looks like, see how scary it could be. I want to go to the past. Now, I can with time travel. Can I like snap and then travel, or do I have to have some sort of machine? Because that might change my answer. Actually,
Time
No,
travel
that's your
is
power.
your power.
Yeah.
okay, then
So you
yeah,
don't you don't need any help or anything to time travel.
I go
But it would be
back.
let's say it's a situation where you can travel backwards and forwards in time, but as far as like place, you will be where you are, like physically.
Okay, that is fine because I am taking advantage of every single major event and I'm putting money on it or I'm investing in something. That is how I'll use my time travel. I would bench flight. It'd be cool to fly, but that's only me. I would have to carry other people. I probably carry some kids or something, but like I can't carry no other full grown adult. And then as
And
production, nah.
let's say I know that this is a picture of Angel, but let's say you don't have to have physical wings. You can just fly.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, even then I still gotta be able to carry a person with me to fly. And then, like, what if it's raining? Then I'm about to be wet. I can get struck by electricity. It's cold in there. I ain't trying to be up in there. So, like, yeah, I benched that. And then I ain't no damn xenomorph, so I don't want to produce acid. So I'm good.
Okay. I
Probably
think
go same route.
yeah,
Yeah.
I start time travel. As far as like betting on things, that's gonna be tough just because
Yeah,
you
because where
won't
did you see the
you won't
benefits?
it'd be hard to do it as yourself because if you go to the past, you don't have a social security number or you don't exist to be able to do anything as yourself.
I mean, I could go back to the at least the 90s, start putting money on a bunch of games.
That you could do.
Like a lot of upsets. Like if there's a major, like if you knew there was a major upset, like uh, who came back from being down 7? Was it
Uh,
LeBron them?
yeah,
Yeah, like 3-1.
good one.
Oh yeah, I said been down 7. Yeah, been down 3-1. I will go all in on they come back. Go
Yeah,
all in, and I know they win.
yeah.
So yeah, Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, you go back to
I'm
like
buying all of
2011.
it. I'm buying all of it. I'm buying all of it. So
And
yeah, I would use it like that.
the thing with time travel is I don't know where we land on like how it would affect the future or if
That's
it would
my thing.
create new timeline. Like
Yeah,
that time travel gets weird.
Jordan would tear up a time. I feel like the timeline would get so messed up based off of what Jordan did.
Unless I just be
Uh,
selfish and just bet on stuff. Now, would I do other stuff? I probably would.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think, and honestly, how far back you going?
I mean,
I,
80s, 70s.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
knew
not.
you
Yeah,
weren't going past
because
a
yeah,
very.
anything past that, it's not. There's no point in me going back. I know what it looked like. I might go back
Mm,
to like the 1300s, maybe just to see what's like. No, I forgot I had a black plague by accident or something. Like,
Yeah,
nah,
so like
yeah,
if you went back to the 1300s again, you will land where you are. So like where would you go on Earth before you
yeah.
did that?
I mean, yeah, I'll be some around some Native Americans or something. Like, yeah, some buffaloes roaming around here or something.
So
in the
So yeah,
middle land. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So yeah, nothing. And then the scarier thing is like, how far in the future would you go?
I don't even know if I go in the future like that. To be honest, oh, that's a lie. I do like space and all that stuff. So if we possibly have some spaceships and stuff, I might pull up.
You see, you won't know
But
until you go.
exactly, that's a tough part. But I'd maybe take one chance. If it ain't looking like I want, I'm good. Not
but
touching future again.
that's the thing, like how far would you go? Like would you go 5 years? Would you go 50
I'd
years? Would
probably
you
go. I'd probably have to go 30 to 40. Like I'd have to go back pretty far
You
because
be
I feel like
forward.
if I forward, yeah, if I go forward and I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm a little far. I can come back and go a little shorter
Honestly, I
time.
might go 1,000 just to see what it's like just to see, or like a
Just go there
hundred or go a
because
thousand. Yeah, I just to see.
I yeah, like I'd be conflicted just because I'd feel like I probably would only want to go to the future just so I don't, you know, fuck up anything, but also with time travel, uh another question is like if you travel back in time, would you be able to communicate with yourself or would you inhabit yourself at that time?
I would rather go that route. Like you inhabit yourself.
Okay.
that
And
time.
if you go uh past when you were born, then yeah, you just be there. But
Yeah,
That'd be me. I'm not really going back to the 90s, but
yeah.
yeah,
I'm be
I get
yeah
that.
gamble. I'm gambling, betting on
so
that shit.
Brandon, where would you go?
You know me. I'm going back. I'm either going back to. Uh, I'd probably go
God,
back to the. I'm going back to George Washington times.
goddamn, 1776. Okay,
Yeah, I'm going back and I'm going. Hey, my guy. I'm pulling. I'm going to take a plane ticket
that's
here.
assuming a
I'm
plane.
gonna.
Well,
No,
yeah,
I'm
because you
saying
got to
I have
get
to get
there.
Oh,
physically
to
get
go
there.
there and then okay,
And
okay.
I'm figuring out, okay, where's the battle at this, what I mean, where's the battle at? Or whatever, during the Civil War, whatever. And I'm taking that, and then I'm traveling back, and I'm pulling up to my guy, and I'm going, yep. Now we all know
So wait, you
repercussions
the
of
Civil War or the Revolutionary War?
oh yeah, Revolutionary, my fault. Revolutionary War, us versus Britain. And I'm telling my guy, you gotta do this. Because even George Washington did not like black people. Obviously, he owned slaves,
That's what I was
but
gonna
he
say. It's like
did.
you think he gonna listen to you?
I know, but I will say he did realize at the end of the war he had kind of changed his thoughts on not all black people because he was like at first he did not want to use black soldiers. He was like, I only want to use, obviously white soldiers or even Native American soldiers. But then he saw how good they were, and he was like, oh shit, like, all right, and all my generals want black soldiers, so let's get black soldiers. So he kind of changed a little bit enough. And I feel like I can use that to be like, yo, you gotta put this in writing, my guy. Like we gotta get this rolling. You know what I mean? To ban slavery. That's yeah, stuff like that I would try, but I would also not try to do too much because then you're fucking with a lot of stuff.
I I don't know how successful you would be in getting George
Nah,
Washington to abolish
nah.
slavery since he was a slave owner.
Who brought the colored man out here?
Agreed,
Until
but
Brennan showing he got like I got a diamond chain on, I got this hat on. Like they be like, "Yo, you look like you out of time."
and that's the thing. I will like the way I speak, all that. He'll know I'm out of time. But I'm saying I feel like there's a way to get there. There's a way to get there that we can, make sense of it. Now, maybe I go later, but I feel like there's not that many figures that would do it between him or Abraham Lincoln. There's not
Well,
many.
that's because most of them owned slaves,
It's true. Some
and
of them,
a lot of them
some of them,
benefited. Like we're talking Virginia
yeah, 100%.
area, so
Yeah,
like you may have to get like if you get some Philadelphia folk to agree, but
yeah. And
the
maybe I go back to when they were writing the Declaration of Independence and be like, all right, I need you to specifically say, like, all men created equal. No, I need that second sentence after that to say da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But
I was
yeah,
thinking that would be tough just because
oh, it'd be tough,
you're not
but I'm
getting
gonna
in the
try.
room like
put in Black
that's.
Lives Matter on the
Yeah,
second paragraph.
But again, everybody in that room, not everybody, but the majority of the people in that room
Who
either
let the colored boy in?
owned slaves or benefit from slavery in some form or are indifferent about slavery.
true, true.
And that's just a time period thing.
Yeah,
Like, were there abolitionists then? Yes, there have always been abolitionists. Just like there
yeah,
are people today who would like to reinstate slavery.
right, exactly.
So, yeah, but I don't.
I'd take a shot at it. If it don't
I
work,
think,
all right, I'm coming back.
yeah, just all right.
Yeah, all
Whoops.
right, okay. Yeah, no, all right, no, 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 all right, cool. I'm out.
Uh, okay. Yeah, time travel would be time travel would be really great. And it could
Yeah.
be great long term or short term. Like gambling, for example. I could gamble, and then if I lose, I go back a couple minutes, change the
True.
situation. Like I would,
You
I,
lose again.
no, I'd be, yeah, like I'd be fucking them up on roulette. Like they're gonna be mad at me on roulette.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's fine.
yeah, and then yeah, I would definitely bench flight, and I would cut acid production because I I can't think of a situation where I need
Not one.
acid.
Not one.
I can't even think of a job I would need to do where I need acid. Like not one.
Well, I mean, if you're in the criminal underground, like
It
you
would be
you
kind
could
of
you could be the
convenient.
cleaner.
Yeah, you'd be
Oh
John
yeah,
Wick's
yeah,
John
yeah.
Wick's guy.
Yeah, like I'd be a cleaner.
Yeah,
So
the
okay.
Continental hire you know. How I say?
For the next one, we have super strength. We have precognition, which is basically seeing into the future, and we have super hearing.
Is that what he is in Dune? I never finished
Lisan
it.
al-Gaib.
I
He's got
Okay.
other things, but yeah, like precognition, like
What's on his nose?
when he
Is that
gets
like a
the
hairpiece?
bro, you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in, bro. You gotta tap in.
it
There's
is not
no
a
excuse for you
hairpiece.
not to watch Dune. There's
Okay.
no excuse.
I think I told we started. My wife was talking too much during the movie, and I didn't catch nothing.
Yeah, bro, you
She,
gotta
she
catch. You gotta lock in because Dune is one of them ones.
But
okay.
there's this stuff called spice, and it's I'm not gonna say it's cocaine,
Yeah,
but
it's like okay.
I
It's
mean
that
it's kind
that
of
cocaine.
a
So
reference to cocaine.
is he sniffing it all the time with the thing in his nose?
No, that's helps him breathing as far
Yeah, so
as
because they're in the
Oh, it
sand.
helps him breathe. Okay. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like there's the stuff called spice that is basically the hot commodity that everybody's trying to get their hands on, and whenever he's got some spice, he can basically see past, present, future. Like he can see all that. At least
He's a
that's my
messiah.
limited understanding. Like from
Yeah.
what I remember seeing, he had precognition.
Hmm.
Okay.
And again, he's got other stuff too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But like the fact that like they were worshiping him as a chosen one.
Yeah. He's the Messiah of their world.
Yeah. Lisan al-Gaib.
Yes, sir.
And then super hearing, which you can control, so you can decide whether you want a super hear or not.
Mm.
You know how often if I have super hearing, my wife would get on to me.
Oh, I'm sure.
She can be like, "You can't say you're not listening because I know
Yeah.
you hear me." So
Yeah.
yeah, I just see that situation happening for any married man.
Yeah.
Likely.
Uh, yeah. I
Honestly, I
mean,
would cut two of these. I
Well, can't do that.
know. You know what you're doing, Brian?
I'll probably start super strength. Uh, precognition probably bench. Super hearing, I get why people would like it. It's very convenient. It has its cons, but very limited. Especially if you can choose what you want to hear or what you want to hone in on.
But I mean, somebody same with sniffing. Somebody can easily overpower you by doing a big ass loud sound.
Yeah, I mean, it can be probably overwhelming hearing a lot of stuff too. They've shown that kind of with Superman. Yeah, I probably cut super hearing.
Okay.
Which is think, Spencer?
I would start super strength. I would bench super hearing, and I would cut precognition.
Yeah,
So,
I'm going the same thing as Spencer's. Yeah.
Because that's one of those things. It's like knowing the future. I don't like it.
yeah, I get that.
But I mean, if I could travel to the future and just see like what the situation is and like what has happened, then
You
okay. But
know,
like to
Because
for the precognition of like seeing somebody die tomorrow, it's like, oh
and
yeah,
even if you try to stop it, you might be the cause of why it happened.
yeah.
yeah,
I feel like that's
So
normally how that works out.
yeah.
yeah,
And that's the thing, like it's a situation where it's like, do you tell people or not? Because will telling them be the reason that it happened? All that? Yeah.
Well, that's the reason for Civil War Two.
mm,
Uh, Carol Danvers was on. There was a precog Inhuman. She said we should be arresting him for things he's going to do. Tony
hmm,
Stark's like, no, he hasn't done it yet. Why would we arrest him? And so yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Carol Danvers.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. For the next one, we have cloning yourself. So duplicating yourself. We have energy projection, let's say from your hands or from your body. And we have pyrokinesis, so controlling fire. Let's
I want to
say
god,
you can also create fire and control it.
I want a goddamn energy protect for my wiener. Just pew pew.
All right.
That's where I choose to have mine come from.
Jordan
Okay.
getting sleepy, man. Jordan getting sleepy, bro.
uh,
um.
so quick question with the clones,
Hmm.
do whenever so
Okay, you already know what you
multiple
want.
man he gets the knowledge and experience of what they get when they come back to him.
Yep. Same
Oh,
with shadow clones. So yeah, like if whatever your clones learn or do,
okay,
that will come back to you.
okay.
Now, as far as like logistics of the clones, we can make that decision, like whether they actually have to physically come back to you, or if they just disappear when they're injured, or if they are just fully sentient and can die. Like we can decide all that, uh, because there are a lot of ways that that could go. As far as like, oh, once the clone is actually there, what happens to them? But yes,
I would rather it come back to me.
let's say that
That's
any
yeah.
knowledge that they get or any skills that they learn, you acquire.
Okay.
But what happens to their body? It just disappears or does it come back?
That
That's up to us. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'd
because
probably
with
rather have it disappear.
Like I feel like with multiple man, they like go back into his body.
Yes, that's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say. Yeah,
yeah,
With shadow clones, they just disappear, or they turn into whatever. Well, with shadow clones, they just disappear. But
yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I start clone. That's literally you can do so much, get so much
hmm
done with that. Uh, I mean, energy and pyrokinesis. I mean, they're
yeah,
almost the same. Like they're a wash to me. It doesn't really matter.
yeah.
I'll just say
That's like
bench
that.
pyrokinesis.
This is one of those where the shuffle, the
Yeah,
randomizing was like, oh, we could have moved these around, but
yeah.
yeah. I'll just say bench pyrokinesis and energy projectiles.
okay.
Cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna start clone because yeah, I'd be able to get so much done. I'd be able to learn so much. Like, yeah, clone is an easy start. Um, and yeah, I similarly, I think I would bench pyrokinesis because yeah, like being able to control fire, fire is super useful.
Yeah,
Um, whereas I don't know of a situation where I would need to blast somebody or something with
yeah.
just
Right.
energy.
I'll be a firefighter or something with
Oh yeah,
pyrokinesis.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon.
Oh man, I slight tangent. I would clone for sure. Start. I remember cloning used to not. I used to not think much about it. I was like, ah, clone's kind of lame. But then I read the multiple man comic book by Matthew Rosenberg. Joint was fire. Absolute fire. Changed the way I thought about cloning and changed the way I just thought about the character in general. And it was just so interesting to where like the clone had a life of itself. You know what I mean? Because they really haven't like articulated that. Some people said it, but nobody really thought about their perspective. So that was dope. Um, Honestly, if I was MCU, I would do a multiple man series, just to kind of get the X Men thing started. But I would then go. Uh, yeah, I probably energy protector. I was probably gonna cut that one. Uh, just because I don't see how that really helps a ton. And then with
yeah,
fire, like, yeah, I'm sure there's what I mean, fire is always an essential tool, so I'm sure it'll come handy somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And for the last one, we have mimic. So being able to copy the movements of other people.
Hmm.
I have Taskmaster as the visual for that one. We have influence, so not like similar to mind control, but basically being able to just make people do stuff. Purple Man, uh, but
oh,
also the old girl from Umbrella Academy, number three, Allison.
Yeah.
okay. I was going. That's what this is. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and invisibility. So
And he got John
being
Cena.
yes, and if you know, you
Now,
know.
If you know, you
two
know.
of these, two of these again. These are some very toxic things. Influence. It sounds like you got money, because if you got money, you can influence a lot of stuff too. But I get what you're going. I
Influence is literally just being able to tell somebody
Make
to do
somebody,
something,
yeah,
and they're
You got
gonna
money, you
do it
can do that.
against their will.
yeah,
That is toxic.
Like that's what the power is.
And
yeah.
so is invisibility. But to be honest, I start invisibility. I literally can go anywhere I want to. I will bench mimic and cut influence. That I think influence that might be the most toxic. Just think about the entire Jessica Jones first season, how she what she went through. Like that is bad.
Yeah,
Yep.
oof, yeah. Um, I am
Like in
cutting.
influence, you got to be a villain for influence.
That is absolutely villainy.
And the thing is, you could use influence in a good way because there are a lot of bad people that you could make stop doing
Exactly.
bad things.
Talk to him.
True.
Uh, and that is why I will be
Uh-oh.
starting mimic. I think we all Taskmaster is just elite, right?
When are you gonna use
Uh,
that? When are you gonna use that though?
But you could that's like you could mimic anything. So
Anything. Yeah.
like any physical so like if you want to be a gymnast,
Yeah.
good. You watch a
I
couple
can mimic
gymnasts.
John Jones. Yeah, like anything.
Yeah, like you could be a
Okay.
John Jones.
fighter. You could yeah, like you
Yeah.
can like
Any skill.
anything that anybody can do physically, you can do. And
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would say within your own physical limitations. So like
Right.
if somebody like if you're trying to mimic strongman, oh, you don't
Yeah. No.
you don't have what they have.
Right.
But yeah, like anything,
Skills wise. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing mimic first. I'm going influence second. For
Mm.
bench. I just think it's so powerful. Obviously, it is extremely dangerous. And
Oh
the
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a
person who
slippery
has it,
slope.
yeah, it's a very slippery slope. But I think it could be used in a powerful way for good due to the fact that we know how things are ran, a lot of bad people involved, and being able to influence them to use their power in different ways, be kind of helpful. I just invisibility was always whack to me. I've seen some, so this is kind of my shape shifting versus invisibility thing because I know a ton of people pick that, and I'm always just like, okay, but you could just, I see why people like it, but it's just like I don't know, it just doesn't. The benefits aren't as good as I think people think they are. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, invisibility would be a good like espionage tool.
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah.
it would let you get into certain places and whatnot.
Be the
But
world's greatest hitman.
yeah.
yeah.
Um, okay. I I think similarly, I would start Mimic because I a lot of money to be made. In a lot of different arenas, a lot of different way. Like I would just be an audience member at America's Got Talent.
Hmm.
I can do all that shit now.
Yeah.
Um, I would bench influence and I would bench influence instead of starting influence just because morally, I don't think that I would want that level of power primarily
Yeah.
because I wouldn't necessarily like I understand that I am not always right. And so I wouldn't necessarily want to be the controlling body of everything, but there are a lot of things that would stop. Um,
Hmm.
as a black person in these United States, there's some influencing I will be doing
Hmm.
because the fact that we are closer to but have not reached equality is absurd.
Right.
We getting reparations for sure.
Uh, yeah, like again, there were going to be some things that we handle.
Hmm.
And there are going to be some people that ain't going to like it,
Yeah.
but
Thanks.
they going to do it.
Hmm.
There's going to be some legislation, but yeah. And then yeah, like I think that invisibility could have its uses, but I think the other two are far more useful than invisibility. And there may be other ways that other people would use invisibility. Like you said, you'd be a top tier assassin.
Yeah.
But one thing like you'd have to be really, really aware of the fact that people don't know that you're there, so you would have to be maneuvering all the time.
Yeah.
Because if somebody runs into you, they don't know you're there. So that
Yeah.
is like they're not gonna move.
I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, excuse me, brother. They're like, who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the awareness that you would have to have when you were invisible, like you'd have to be locked in at all times
Yeah.
if you're around people
Hmm.
because they won't know you're there and so they won't behave like you're there.
Hmm.
Um anyway, I but yeah, I while invisibility has some uses, I think that mimic and influence would be a lot more useful. But
Yeah.
that's what we have.
Yes,
That's the
sir.
episode.
That was fun.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And we love a hypothetical.
Hmm.
We love to talk through, choices, decisions that have to be made. And I'm sure that there are some of these where you would have made a very different choice. And because it was shuffled, if we were to rearrange these, completely different answers.
Yeah.
So whenever it's random, you never know what's going to happen. Some of these were like, oh, super easy. I don't even have to think about it. Some was like, oh, I don't want any of those. Sometimes it's like, oh, I want all of those. So,
Yeah.
it's whatever. But Starbridge cuts are always good discussion episodes. And we
Absolutely.
might have to do another one here soon.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And with that being said, we're never duplicated.
Always appreciate it.
And forever melanated.